Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Leach back here with another reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to the Cavs have placed Dean Wade and Isaac Okoro on the trade block. Um, this came out on June 15th. I'm a little late to it. That's my fault. But yeah, let's talk about it. So supposedly Dean Wade and Okoro are now on the trade block. Um, I understand it for Isaac Okoro because he was good, at the start of the season. Then he got that injury. Then he came back, bro, and he just wasn't the same player, which, we needed Isaac Okoro to be this year. I mean, he was in the first half, but he got hurt. He came back. He was horrible. And we gave him that three-year contract last offseason. So, I don't blame the Cavs for putting him on a trade block. They're going to see what they can get for him. It sucks because Isaac Okoro, he could be a really good player. If he could just, consistently knock down shots, bro. Because the defense is there, man. He's a really good defender. And yeah. Now let's go to Dean Wade. I'm not quite understanding why Dean Wade's on the trade block, but I mean, I understand it. They're gonna see what they can get with Dean and Okoro as a package. Maybe you could get like one player out of it that's really good. I understand because Dean Wade was really good this season. The only bad thing is, bro, he's injury kind of prone. Same thing with Isaac Okoro. Both of these dudes are always hurt, and you just can't have that. When you're trying to compete for a championship. I mean, I know DeAndre Hunter got hurt, Garland, Mobley was banged up, but that's besides the point. It just seems like most of the time Okoro and Dean Wade are hurt all the time. So the Cavs, trying to make something happen because there's not much we can do. You can't really go out there and I mean, you can listen to offers for Darius Garland. But, if the Cavs were to do this, if they trade DG for, like, Jalen Suggs and Tristan D. Silva, because I've saw that package, around, like, I've saw it, yeah, that's not the move. I mean, it just is. Tristan D. Silva, no, I don't want him. I mean, he's a big wing, but he hadn't really proven anything in his rookie season. I mean, I know he's just a rookie, but still. The Jalen Suggs, nah, I'm good, bro. And he's more hurt than Darius Garland, so why would we want to trade for someone who's more injury prone than DG? I mean, and I don't even think DG's injury prone. I just think he gets unlucky with these injuries, bro. Like, it's just unfortunate. Yeah. But I also did see where we were interested in Malcolm Brogdon. So I'm guessing, if Ty Jerome leaves, they're looking to put their eyes on Malcolm Brogdon, which wouldn't be bad. I mean, Malcolm Brogdon, a really good defender, really good passer. I mean, he's all right on offense. I mean, he's older, but I wouldn't mind picking up Malcolm Brogdon. I mean, if Ty Jerome leaves, same thing with Sam Merrill. If Sam Merrill leaves, you're gonna have to go do something because Sam Merrill, it's not gonna be too hard to replace, but you get what I'm trying to say, bro. He's a good shooter. He knocks down most of his shots. You're going to need someone to fill them shoes if he leaves. Ty Jerome, same thing. I mean, he was a runner-up for 6th Man of the Year. So was DeAndre Hunter, but, I don't know. I really don't think Ty Jerome's going to stay. I mean, I want him to stay, but I don't know, bro. It's hard to tell, but I'm just curious to see what we could get for a Dean Wade and Isaac Okoro trade package. I mean, it can't be too good, but, like, what if you could get, like, a Derrick Jones Jr. from the Clippers, I know he's not the best three-point shooter, but, he's athletic. I mean, Okoro's athletic, but Derrick Jones Jr. could jump out the gym, bro. That's basically what I'm trying to say, bro. He's a high flyer. When he's open, he can knock down the three, so maybe you go take a swing on a guy like that and you send Dean Wade and Okoro to the Clippers for Derrick Jones Jr. I wouldn't mind it. Because I really don't know what else. I know Okoro's trade value's got to be like this. It's got to be down. D Wade's is probably up. I can see there's a lot of teams out there that would probably want D Wade. He's a good defender. He can knock down his shot. He's not a bad dribbler. Handling the ball. So, I mean, Yeah, he can move without the ball too. So I mean, but it's gonna be an interesting Cavs off season. Um, it's gonna be a lot to talk about. I just hope the Cavs do not trade DG. Please do not trade DG, bro. Please do not trade him. Keep him and Don together. Unless you get swept away by like a crazy package, then trade him. I mean, if you get blown away, you have to go for it. But the only dude that I think that should really be moved on this team should be Jared Allen, because Jared Allen, in my opinion, I know he plays for my favorite team. I love Jared Allen, but man, it gets to a point where you gotta move on from him and let Evan Mobley play the five. But I don't think the Cavs are gonna do that. I think they want to keep the core together. That's what Kobe Altman said. So and he said that last year after the season, and he's like, "We're gonna let this play out." So he's probably gonna let this play out. But I like that the Cavs are looking to move away from these bench pieces, because don't get me wrong, Isaac Okoro, I don't want to give up on him, but like, bro, at a point you have to. Dean Wade, I know he's been good, I know he's been that, but if you can go get something better than these two, bro, go do it. That's just what it's all about. Like, these guys are good players. Like Okoro, he's a solid player. Dean Wade's a really good player, but if you can go get someone, bro, that's better than both of them, and you get a 2-for-1, just take the one, because the one can do more than these two. Especially at Okoro, bro. Okoro, he didn't even play much in the postseason. He wasn't part of the rotation. And we got guys like Jalen Tyson, Imani Bates. I'm not saying Imani Bates is going to get minutes next year, but he keeps putting in the work like he is. He keeps improving on that defensive end, bro. I mean, he's going to get his shot. Same thing with Jalen Tyson. He's got to develop his offense a little bit more. His defense is phenomenal. He can get rebounds. He can do it all, man. But he's just got to work on his playmaking, and he's got to just work on his offense a little bit more, and then he'll be all right. But yeah, that's my thoughts on these trade rumors of Dean Wade and Okoro on the trade block. Malcolm Brogdon possibly maybe a Cav. I wouldn't be mad at it if Ty Jerome leaves. But yeah, we'll have to see. It's about to be a crazy 2025 NBA offseason. So make sure y'all hit that sub button, turn noties on, and yeah. But that's going to do it for this reaction, though. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, and I'm out. Peace.